how do I sash? Overhead squat, let's make you feel weird. No, what are your goals? I'm going to check blood pressure. I'm going to make sure the resting stuff is good. Howdy yo, your favorite trainer with a belt buckle. Today we're going to talk about how you can close a $200 client. Everyone's freaked out about the assessment and sales. Not when you show up. If you're unfamiliar with Show Up Fitness, I wrote the book, How to Become a Successful Personal Trainer. Our CPT is the best in the game. Textbook certifications, come on, really? You read a textbook and you think you're going to make this into a career? That's why the average trainer quits within year one and they're making less than $30,000. Not when you show up. When you go through an internship like we have in San Diego, Los Angeles, in person, you will be successful. If you can't make it in person, because of COVID, we transferred online. And we're helping people all throughout the world become qualified, certified personal trainers. So let's talk about Megan. She oversees our whole entire certified personal training department. She teaches NASM material. She can get anyone to pass. That's super easy. She's been a coach and a teacher for us for less than 3 years. And she has clients that she trains in person in La Jolla, and she charges over $200. So today I'm going to talk about the 3 things that helped her close these clients. Number 1 is location. La Jolla, Santa Monica, West Hollywood, they all have something in common. They're next to Equinoxes. We're just flying under their coat wings because they're very, very smart with their business model. They placed their 109 plus locations in prime markets. All of our gyms are within 3 miles. So we know the members that we have join our private facilities, they can afford one-on-one training. The market is taking a hit. A lot of people are getting screwed with inflation. Not our clients. They're the top 5%. So location plays a huge role on charging premium amounts like that. Number 2, the professionalism. If you are not looking the part, talking the part, getting back to your clients in a timely manner, they're not going to work with you. So specifically this client who she closed for $235, I got back to him within 5 minutes of his inquiry. So we get a lead, I get a little ding on my phone, I grab my phone, respond back very immediately. I'm very professional as well. Hello, doctor. Thank you for your inquiry. Excited to help you with your goals. When is the time we can schedule you to come in for your complimentary assessment? And then I connect him with the trainer then reaches out. The trainer will be there at least 30 minutes prior to the session. They make sure the gym is looking good, smelling good. I encourage them to be reading a book, maybe my book. You're sitting there reading. So when they come in, this person's going, wow, already I'm a little intrigued because the average trainer, we have a bad stigma out there. There are a bunch of meatheads who don't know what the hell we're doing. We got our tank tops on, we're battling on Bosu balls and doing weird shit, hard exercises. Hey bro, what's up? Not at Show Up Fitness. We're super professional. So when the doc comes in, the place looks amazing. You set clear expectations. Just smile, you shake his hand. Hello, sir. Here's what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to take you through an assessment, learn more about your goals. Are you familiar with Show Up Fitness? Oh my gosh, let me tell you about us. We have locations in West Hollywood, Santa Monica. We teach personal trainers. The average trainer studies a textbook and they quit within a year. Not when they go through our internship. We work with the best team out there. Physical therapists, doctors, professors, dietitians. You are in good hands today, sir. Can I get you a towel or some water before we get going? Set clear expectations, really professional. What type of music would you like? Then we sit down and you go through the assessment. And so when Megan was going through the assessment, one of the first things we do, part of the resting measurements, blood pressure. If you do not take blood pressure, you are missing out. A lot of trainers are insecure, rightfully so. Textbook certifications aren't going to help you become successful. So you go out there and you're like, how do I sash? Overhead squat, let's make you feel weird. No, what are your goals? I'm going to check blood pressure. I'm going to make sure the resting stuff is good. And then based on your goals, we're going to go move. How are we going to move? What do I do, Chris? What if my client has shoulder pain? Then you assess shoulder pain. What if my client wants a big chest? And you go do a chest exercise. What if they want a big ass? We go hinge squat, unilateral. If I'm a chef and you come to me and you say, I want to make pizza, I'm not going to go, I want to make pizza. What type of pizza would you like? You ask questions. Do you have any allergies? Great, here's some suggestions that I'm going to do, and then you make it. That's the same with the assessment. Eliminate red flags, coronary artery disease, pulmonary disease, metabolic disease. If they have any of those or signs and symptoms, I refer out to our medical team. Make sure to get that checked out. If they don't, what are their goals? We'll talk about sleep, stress, maybe a little bit of nutrition. But you focus on their goals. You listen intently. You take notes. Those are the soft skills that people lack today. Eye contact. You know, bad language. Hurry up, doc. No, you're sitting there, intentfully listening. Take some notes. Listen. Repeat the things that they're saying. You go out there and you show them how to move properly. So when Megan took his blood pressure, it was like 146 over 87 or 90 or so, and that's hypertension. So she's like, Doc, that number's pretty high. And he's like, it was because I was walking up here, and he got all flustered. He's like, it's all right, Doc, don't worry about it. Let's continue to talk about your goals, and I'll recheck in about 10, 15 minutes. But, you know what they call hypertension, right, Doc? The doc goes, yeah, the silent killer, blah, blah. You're having a conversation with a medical professional, so now he or she is looking at you in a professional way. Trainers are not looked upon in a professional way amongst the medical professions that are out there. We're a bunch of jerk-offs that are doing stuff that's inappropriate, too high intense. We don't screen appropriately. We're hurting people. We have a bad rep. So we don't want to be in that light, so you really got to separate yourself. I have 3 gyms, and every single gym that I opened, the same thing, the same response was from people who asked about the gym. Is it like a CrossFit? I love that. That's ubiquity. CrossFit did an amazing job of putting it out there that that's what gyms are associated with. No, that's not what we do. We're private one-on-one training. We get you results, whatever they are. We guarantee that. And so we are in locations next to high-end gyms because we know that's the standard. The industry rate for our gyms are going to be $110 to $250 plus. I don't tell our trainers this is how much you have to charge. You charge what you feel comfortable with. And as Megan talks about in our live call, in the beginning she was charging $50 to $60 and she was learning from that. But as her confidence grew with her competence. So when you focus on the fundamentals and you understand movement, blood pressure, the physiology, how to program, regress, and progress, your confidence grows because of your competence. So when she sat him down, as she said she would in the beginning, at the end of the assessment, we'll talk about training rates. She got involved. She helped him up. She said his name. She was pleasant. She showed him a great workout, but that was appropriate for him. Ask great questions. You relate. The rapport building is so important. Then when she presented 12 sessions for 250, 36 sessions for 235, he went, well, here's my Amex 235 for 36. And she came back. I gave her a high five, and I said, did you get a no, Megan? And she said, no. I said, well, you probably could have charged a little more. Probably could have started at 300, went to maybe 275. When you get that first no, that's when the fun begins. So many trainers are freaked out. I'm not a salesman. We are selling the best product in the world, longevity, better sex life, confidence, promotions at jobs. That's what we provide. If you're selling snake oil, then of course, that's a scam right there. You're a charlatan. There's trainers out there that charge $350 plus per hour, and they're not qualified. These trainers at Equinox, we have a thing right here, $175 they charge. A lot of them aren't qualified. I see it firsthand. I go to Equinox. I've been to most of their gyms. I have 109. And I watch trainers go, I'll take a picture of that guy. I don't know how he's doing. We video that guy. I have so much content. I don't put it out there because everyone gets their panties and jock straps in a bundle. Oh, you're so mean. No. That's data. This is the cream of the crop. And they're charging $175. I don't think that's $175 worth of training. When you come to Show Up Fitness, your mind will be blown. Wow, that was engaging. I love the individuality. You made it fun. You didn't just count reps and you had poor posture the whole time. Planks. Here we go, 30 seconds. You get engaged, you have fun with it. And so then Megan and I talked afterwards and said, what could we do better next time? And so she'll pitch a higher rate. And then when you get that first, that's a little too expensive. It's out of my ballpark. Well, what were you thinking when you came to a private facility in La Jolla? I had a trainer at Lifetime or Equinox, and I was charging $175 over there. Did you get the results? No, yeah, so you were kind of getting screwed. I'd be frustrated too if you're charging $175 and you didn't get the results that you were promised. So have you worked with a qualified trainer like myself at a private facility 4 times a week and consistently done that for 4 months without missing a session? Have you done that? Oh, well, let's do that and see what happens. I have a money-back guarantee. After 4 months, if you don't miss one of our training sessions, I'll give you half your money back. So it'll actually be even cheaper than Lifetime. Oh my gosh! That's why I charge this amount. You look them in the eye. You're not pushy. Why not? No, you just smile, have fun with it. Get that first no, then the fun really begins. What were you thinking when you came in here? And your mind is probably going, holy shit, I can't believe they're charging that much. You got to look at your market. Location is so important. If you have an LA Fitness or a 24 near you, you're probably close to their pricing, which is maybe $50 to $80. If you're near an Equinox or a Lifetime or a high-end boutique, those rates are probably maybe $125 as much as $200. But then you have to ask yourself, what do you have available? So we have the luxury of having smaller boutique gyms. If you're training out of your garage, is a client going to afford it? Yeah, I give you the power to do it. Try it. Worst case, to say no, it's okay, what were you thinking? I know you may be thinking right now as well that, well, what if client A talks to client B and they talk to client C? They won't. I guarantee it's never happened. I provide different services to the different rates that I give my clients. I have some clients that train for $225 3 times a week. Clients that do $200 5 times a week. And so those clients have never talked to one another. They talk to each other, they don't talk about the pricing. And if they were, client A, who I'm charging $250, client B, I'm charging $200, and B goes, oh my God, why is that guy charging so much? Or the opposite, why are you charging less for this person? Because they have my accountability package, Peter. Why don't you do that? Why don't we get you up to their rate as well? Do you want to take that next step like they've done? I mean, look at him. He's jacked. He's in great shape because he's following my protocols. You aren't. It's because you're down here at the 200. Imagine if you bump it up to the 250. Or they work with our RD, our physical therapist. They have massage therapy. You can manipulate the variables within the packages that fit that amount. So we're not cheating our clients. You're providing a solution for what they can afford. Oh, do we get mad at Starbucks because now they have sandwiches and cupcakes and popsicles and fucking everything in the world? No. You appreciate that business model. You go, wow, someone wants their product. Why not give them more? Because they will buy it. So here's my challenge for you. If you're frustrated with your training career, you want to be able to charge rates 200 plus, look at your education. Can you tell me the 17 muscles of the shoulder, 20 of the lower body, core movement patterns, the regress and progress? Are you scaring your clients? FMS, let's see if you're a 0, 1, 2, or 3. Get out of here. We don't scare clients, we listen. Then we provide a solution that's safe and appropriate for them. If you want to become a successful personal trainer, read the book, get into our online internship. Our seminar schedule for 2023 is out. We have super seminars. We're partnering up with gyms throughout the nation. We're going international. We have our guide now in Spanish for NASM and ACE. Show Up Fitness. You heard it here first. Changing the fitness industry one qualified, certified personal trainer at a time. Belt buckle training. Check it out. Have a great day, y'all.